shine shines. I see them in the skyline. Party, yes, part of you. Got my new dirty pants on. Teared in the sightline. The torches all are burning bright. Finding us, finding me. In a forest of familiars. Suicide has failed me. Murder is so easy. Hands can quiet anyone. I can show off my new parlor trick. If I could play piano, sure that I could channel my vengeance to a song about killing the rest, killing the rest. Here come the shine shines. I see them in the skyline. Party, yes, part of you. Got my new dirty pants on. Teared in the sightline. Torches are all burning bright. Finding us, finding me. In a forest of familiars. I built myself a fire. Made it my stargaze. I felt my blood was saying, keep it going, keep it going. When I heard the doctor died, well up and I almost wept for the first time. For a moment I felt bad for him, but all those people had to go just to show, just to show. Here come the shine shines. I see them in the skyline. Party, yes, part of you. Got my new dirty pants on. Teared in the sightline. Torches all are burning bright. Finding us, finding me. In a forest of familiars. Heart is right in front of you. I put it in a jar. I Frankenstein the liquor. The past is all behind the bar. It may be familiar. Maybe it'll kill you, but I can always revive you. 'Cause the love is in the castle. The love is in the castle. I made it so inviting. How you like my lightning? Galvanize the set list. Here they come, here they come, here they come, here they come. Here come the shine shines. I see them in the skyline. Part of this, part of you. Got my new dirty pants on. Teared in the sightlines. The torches all are burning bright. Finding us, finding me. In a forest of familiars. Hello, here's another song. Girl on a wire, don't fall from your rope. Wanna see you again. The top of the show. Let me pull to the sky. a phrase to a song. You're a self-made angel. Your trade makes you strong. You rise, stars fall upon you. Dream out loud so everyone can see you shine. I love the expressions you make with your mouth or climbing up the rope. It's such an honest turn on. I walk by your trailer with a girl's surprise, putting glitter on your shoulders, pulling nets up your thighs. Birds sing when you swing a sweet, sweet melody to the girl above the ring. You rise, stars fall, dream loud. I want you, I dig you, I see you with me. Put your sawdust on the floor with our backs in our feet. I love the expressions you make with your mouth, the same exact expressions that you do for the show. Your eyes, stars fall upon you. You dream out loud so everyone can see you shine. You rise, stars fall, dream loud, you shine. Hello. That was song number 2 from my set list. Am I gonna stick to my set list? No. I'm gonna do a cover that I did last week, but I'm gonna do it on accordion instead of the piano. It's a cover. All right, come up here. This here. I'm going live on YouTube as well through my it's technical dum-dum stuff. All right, getting it. Oh, do you? I have poor connection. Hold on. All right. Let me know if that's better on the volume. All right. Sorry about that. Hope that's better. Let's see if I can turn it up. All right. Is that bad? Test. All right. Here's a song about called The Dude. All I want is to sit at home quietly inside my room. Close my eyes and see the visions I give to me. Sit at the plastic desk and see how the ball hits the pins release. With luck, like Bilbo at 30 and 3, someone displaced my sweet routine. Just take all the barbs that come your way. This'll all pass over someday. Take a break and go to Ralph's. The last of the milk is on my mouth. I like to stand silent in the central AC. The cold of the dairy I'll just be. Second chances keep coming. Convey your style up through the floor, down the aisle. Everyone will get their rug pissed on at some time in their life. And when it is you, it's just your turn. Someone will get their rug stolen at some time in their life. And when it is him, it's just his turn. Sit at home quietly inside my room. Close my eyes and see that one. All right, turn this down just a little more. All right. Now I'm going to switch to piano stuff a little bit. Thank you for watching. Oh, I'm so glad your parents and they're listening. That's nice. That's very nice. All right. Oh, I caught my shoe. Put this over here. Put this down here. All right. Turn this chair over here. Now I'm playing the piano, or it's a keyboard, I guess, but with piano settings. All right. Tilt this down. All right. Tilt it that way. All right. There we go there. You can come over here a little bit. All right. All set. Sorry for the delay. I'm going to sing some spring songs. Songs about spring. It's my, it used to be fall. Fall used to be my favorite. I still love fall. But I think spring's my favorite now. I swear there was a time when joy was always spring. Hard march in the sunshine. I swear I could do anything. I always had a song and always shared a smile. Those days were days when wandering hope was with me all the while. I know there was a time when I could not sleep in. Excitement overtook me to places I had never been. I always had a song and always shared a smile. Those days are days when wandering hope was with me all the while. And after a while, I got open letters, emails, and bad reviews. You're the single worst opener that I've ever had to sit through. The summer passed to fall, and jaded winter came. It brought the trolls of night, made sure I knew I was lame. The rapture deep inside deflated over time. I could not take the barbs, the sunset on my heart. As I raised my cup of sadness, a voice inside reached up and said this: I just want to say, I hope you win. I just want to say, I hope you win. The honeysuckles bloomed on aromatic sheen. The sweetness overtook me to places I'd already been. I always have a song and always share a smile. These days are days when wandering hope is with me all the while. These days are days when wandering hope is with me all the while. That's that song. It's about opening for bands. I'm going to turn the piano this way because that camera can see me a little better. All right, turn it this way. And then get my cheat sheet around the corner. Oh, there's my metronome. I should use my metronome more often, but I don't. Here's a song. It's new. It's going to be on the new album, the new 357 Lover album. We recorded it last year, and then the pandemic hit, so we have not finished it yet. But it's in the works to be finished. Everything is it's in the works to get finished. And this song is based on one of my favorite Ray Bradbury novels called Something Wicked This Way Comes, which is also a great movie as well. All the stars I get by leaving words with strangers, they all seem to slowly slip away. And all the stars I get by holding you, they fill the sky with memories, and then they go. the rose beneath the eaves, library janitor dad, castled by the books inside the room. 3 a.m. midnight for some, when something this way wicked comes, the pricking of it tempered by my broom. Now he knows. So take home all the stars that you gave me. Take home all the stars that you gave me. Take acquaintances arrive for my second chance, number 17. She remembers more than I. It's the last time she can look me in the eye. Look me in the eye. Waiting for that spark to come, for all the things I haven't done. These bones were stacked to burn, yet never burned. Interruption came alive in the middle of the 9 to 5, haunted by the things I never learned, and then they go. Take home all the stars that you gave me. Take home all the stars that you gave me. Take This is what it's like. This is what it's like to wake with a hangover of 1,000 regrets. Gee. That's gonna be on the next album, but with full band. That's just the piano version. Here's a song about this a dad going to his son goes to bed, and then Superman comes on. The I don't remember, 79, the one with Christopher Reeve, the very first one, and well, not the very first one, but anyways, the first Christopher Reeve, just called Superman, with a really good soundtrack, and it's the only Superman I really like. Except for, well, 2 is great. 2 is great. 2 is kind of like congruent with Empire Strikes Back, where they just took the story and made it cool. And then 3 is like Return of the Jedi. It's kind of goofy, you know? It's got Richard Pryor, and he skis down a building. And every time I go to Manhattan, I think I see that building again. But I'm sure it's a different building. So anyways, the story with this is there's a friend of mine that told me the story. His dad goes to wake him up. It's like, hey, Superman's on. You got to get up and watch this. The kid's already gone to bed, but he makes him get up. So here's a song about a dad waking up his kid to watch Superman. Get up. I know you're trying to sleep. Get up. There's something I want you to see, it's no big deal. It's just that Superman's on the TV. The casting is spot on, here's a Lego minifig if you want to follow along. Later you can use them for your rewrites and sequels. It's rekindled my concern, the San Andreas fault. And falling through the cracks, what if it rains? What if it hurts just enough, getting swallowed by the earth? Get up, I know you're trying to sleep, get up. There's something I want you to see, it's no big deal. It's just that Superman's on the TV. It's rekindled my concern, the San Andreas fault. And if he stopped the world from spinning, think the atmosphere would go on without us. Get up, I know you're trying to sleep, get up. There's something you need to know, I'm around. Get up, I'm glad you're here, get up. I'm glad you're still around, if you need anything, just ask. Superman. It's a good movie. Superman. I tried watching Justice League. I should give it another chance. I don't know. Oh, really sad. Oh. Well, thank you. I'm saying thank you to people that you don't know who I'm saying thank you to. That's all right. I'm sorry. Here's a song about the Leatherman. The Leatherman is was what they called a tramp back in the 19th century, and he would do the circumference of parts of eastern New York up through Connecticut and do a whole circle. And each time he went to a different town, they knew he was coming because he came every 34 days. And he'd knock on the doors and he'd go like this because he only spoke French, supposedly, and he would ask for a sandwich. And people loved him, and he wore a whole suit made out of leather. Just leather. Hold on, I got a picture. This guy, the Leatherman. Anyways, my friend did a series on a Denton radio station called Kuzu, Kuzu, and I dedicated the show to Leatherman. So I wrote some songs, and this is the song I wrote, which is also a spring song. True story, look him up, the Leatherman. There's all these things about, like, anyways, you can read about him. Here comes a man around the bend. The 34th day is at an end. Last time was March 31. Last time there was cold and sun. Cold and sun. Wish for one, wish for two. Single pockets hung with glue. A quilt displayed in the city square. Potted flowers, coins, and hair. April's been on holiday. Tell everyone it's May. Smell of leather, sweat and dew. Clouds of gnats and a warbler's too. The stage is set, no more to do. Do-si-do, just me and you. April's been on holiday. Tell everyone it's May. Don't forget wondering if the city stayed the same. You're not lonely, you keep knocking. April's been on holiday, tell everyone it's May. Pies made on day 33, cooling on the silver heat. Fill the dough with Jerry Key, tell everyone. Trampling herd almost unseen through adolescent voyage green. The routine of a songbird's mourn, accompany is Gabriel's horn. April's been on holiday, tell everyone it's Don't forget us, or the girl from Paris. Start wondering if the city stayed the same. You're not lonely, you're the one and only. April's been on holiday, tell everyone it's May. The Leatherman. I was just reading about George Burns on how when he was in his 90s doing stand-up, he would judge how long he was going to perform by the length of his cigar, and he smoked cheap cigars even though he had money to buy the fancy ones. And anyways, I knew a preacher that would put a certs in his mouth, and when it got down, he knew he was done. But I thought I fell asleep before he finished his certs. Anyways, I'm almost out of water, but I can always go get more. So I don't follow the George Burns / preacher rules on when to end. Oh, thanks for Time Cop. Oh, I should have worked that one up, but I didn't. But I did work up this one. Here's a song about when I'm 204 years old and I'm about to pass away because I lived a long life of getting surgery done to like have my heart expanded and my lungs expanded and getting my blood like already oxygenated. I figured that in the future they figured that out. Getting all my organs replaced. You know, there's just things you can do to stick around longer and see what happens. Because that, you know, and like I was watching City Lost Children, that little brain inside the aquarium where he went, like he delved into people's dreams. Anyways, I'm not going to do that, but I just want to see what happens. And there's no ghosts, so I got to do something. So here's a song about 204 when I think, you know, I've lived as long as a modern country, and yeah, that's a good enough time. So here's a song. 3 girls, they come into my hospital room, and I got the morphine. I got knocked out, and then they start crying. I go, hey, you know what? I wrote a song like almost 200 years ago for you, or like 150 years ago for you guys. So here's the song that I just rambled about just now. Thank you, girls, for coming by. Not too sick to watch you cry. When they come to bury me, I watch you from the haunted tree. And if I see you cease to cry, help to make your memories die, then I'll possess a cougar soul, eat the flesh from the hunter's bone. Bye-bye, girls, here come the bye-bye girls. They show up when you're leaving, always asking about Steven. The bye-bye girls, here come the bye-bye girls. They always say they love you, and that's alright with fashion gifts from the fisherman's chum. Glided to the cougar's neck, drank up all the sailor's wine, swam down to the friendship wreck, found the boat once it belonged to me. The hospital got my funeral wrong. Then I found my necklace from you, oh, swallowed down my virgin pills. Bye-bye girls, here come the bye-bye girls. They show up when you're leaving. I was asking about Steven. The bye-bye girls, here come the bye-bye girls. They always say they love you, and that's alright with me. That's alright with me. That's alright with me. Oh, the bye-bye girls, here come the bye-bye girls. They show up when you're leaving. I was asking about Steven. The bye-bye girls, here come the bye-bye girls. They always say they love you, that's alright with the bye-bye girls. Here come the bye-bye girls. They show up when you're leaving. I was asking about Steven. The bye-bye girls, here come the bye-bye girls. They always say they love you, that's alright with me. That's alright with me. That's alright with. That's that song. Here's a circus song. It smells like girls and gasoline, like lunatics, nicotine, reading from each other's hands, leaving hoofprints in the sand. The closing curtain leaves this wild blue show unseen. Nobody sees the magic back here. Faraway girls are any age. I know the dangers are backstage. Don't drink the water, it's white gas. Don't tease the tigers, let them pass. Don't lose a finger in the folding iron cage. The ocean in my hair, making eyes with dancing bears, plastic heels, kerosene, Mexicans and Philippines, and in a flash the magic that they came for's here. It smells like girls and gasoline, like lunatics and nicotine. We're eating from each other's hands, leaving hoofprints in the sand. The closing curtain leaves this wild blue show unseen. Nobody sees the magic, and in the morning I'll be gone just like we've never been. Sawdust circles in the grass, quiet nights like soldiers pass, knowing that you'll never touch her arm again. Circles in the grass, quiet nights like soldiers pass, knowing that you'll never touch her arm again. It smells like girls and gasoline, like lunatics and nicotine, reading from each other's hands, leaving hoof prints in the sand. The closing curtain leaves this wild blue show. It smells like girls and gasoline, Russian swing with Argentines. They all look to her above, while here below I wanna love. The closing curtain leaves this wild blue show unseen. Nobody sees the magic back here. Oh, thank you. Oh, hey, Zach. All right. It's Zach's birthday. We're not on Zoom, so we can't all sing happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. I always mess up happy birthday. I got a song that's a happy birthday song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Zach. Happy birthday to you. Sorry that you waited all this time for me to sing happy birthday and I ruined it by singing it in like 20 different keys just now. Anyways, I'm gonna sing a happy birthday song. How do you spell Steven? Yeah, like that, with the V. Because it's my friend Steve that I was in a juggling troupe with. And then he went on to be a clown. And there was this girl who was always like, hey, how's Steve? I'm like, come on. Quit asking about Steve. I know he's good looking because he had like a Tom Cruise look. He still does because Tom Cruise is still around. Anyways, my Aunt Lily, if you go to fanfiction.net, you'll find all the, I don't know what's on fanfiction.com. I don't want to look. But on fanfiction.net, there's all these fanfiction stories like X-Files, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. But there's only one entry for my Aunt Lily, and that's from me. Anyways, my Aunt Lily, she grew up during Prohibition, so my uncles were making moonshine, and they would truck it down to Nashville. One day, Lily's sister Hazel drank all the moonshine, and she was under the house, drunk. So my great-great-grandfather said, you can't make moonshine anymore. And that was that. Anyways, fast forward to later, and everybody's got hobbies. You gotta have a hobby. And my Aunt Lily would call the radio station. And she would say, hey, I've got a list. She would get up at 5, call the radio station. I got a list of birthdays because you guys need to say happy birthday to the local people. So she would do that. And I would go, hey, Lily, how come you are so obsessed with everybody's birthday? She said, it's my hobby. And she was lazy, and she wanted to put herself into a nursing home before it was needed to go in a nursing home. Because she was that lazy. She would call my grandfather and say, I can't put my shoes. My grandfather would go, I don't know he would cuss. I don't know where your shoes are. Anyways, he'd end up going to find her shoes, and they were always behind the couch. So she finally went to a nursing home. By the way, I'm playing G and C2. If you're wondering what chords I'm playing, if you want to play along at home. Anyways, I went to the nursing home with my dad. She loved Sonic, so we'd go pick up a number 2 from Sonic. She said, no tomato, no lettuce. And I'm kind of an asshole because I would go and get lettuce and tomato because it was so peaceful for me to watch her pick everything off. That was my hobby, was watching her pick off the tomato and the onion. So relaxing. Anyways, one time we went, she was playing bingo. I was like, look, Dad, she's having the time of her life. She's finally in a nursing home. She's enjoying the shit out of it. They got a cart going around with snacks. She's punching the little squares. So we left for a little bit and came back when she was done. Anyway, she had a roommate named Sharon. And I thought Sharon was cool, but she didn't like Sharon. So here's a piece of fan fiction that I wrote for my Aunt Lily. Here it is. It's called Regular Nursing Home Fan Fiction Diary. I woke up late, 3 a.m. I'm going to change chords. I woke up late, 3 a.m. My roommate is still asleep. She sleeps with her mouth open. She still has all of her teeth, so instead of being repulsive, she's inspiring. Inspiring might be the wrong word. I dreamed she had blood for soup for dinner. In the dream, she wouldn't tell me what she was eating. It looked like tomato soup but bloody. I don't watch TV anymore, but I think falling asleep to her television show had something to do with my dream. Before falling into slumber, I saw a man pull the heart out of another man, and my brain made blood soup for dreams. She was watching Temple of Doom. 3:30 a.m. I made instant coffee and pulled out a little Debbie sweet roll. I usually put it in the microwave for 7 seconds with one end open, but I didn't want to wake up my roommate Sharon. She can be sweet when she wants to. When 6 a.m. comes, I will get real coffee and begin calling people who have birthdays, mostly strangers. By the way, it's Sharon's birthday, so I'll sing into her dream ear. Happy birthday, Zach. Happy birthday, don't... Oh, I forgot to play the... Sorry, I forgot to play the intro. That's the intro. Happy birthday, don't cry. I saw you last night with your head in your hands. I will never relate about the stranger who drank all the whiskey Sam made. I know it was you. No juice to drive down to Nashville tonight. The syrup's in you. Happy birthday to you. I'm going to the store to get me a Coke. Do you want Mountain Dew? You used to. I started to make a nice birthday cake. Some things you're too lazy for. When Jerry gets home, we're going to the store. I lost my good shoes. There's a sale out at Fred's. The shoes that I bought when I was at Fred's were no good to wear, so I'll give them to you. Happy birthday to you. Birthday, Zach Dayton. Well, coffee is real coffee, but like instant. Sorry, someone wrote coffee isn't real coffee. I mean, you wake up early and you get like you just have like instant coffee, and it's okay. It's okay. It'll get you. You know. I've had good instant coffee. Don't get me wrong, but it doesn't compare to having coffee like a drip coffee or a French press. Or if you're fancy and you have the money, you can go spend $8 on a coffee somewhere. I was a barista and I am terrible at making lattes. I make a rose, and sometimes if I don't do it right, it looks something foul instead of a rose. That's all I can make. And that's it. That's the 2 cents on coffee. I do like instant coffee, but yeah, I don't consider it real coffee. All right, moving on. Where am I? Oh, Lollipop. Here's a song I wrote for Tiny Tim, and I passed away before I could get it to him, and then I found out I could have given it to him. It's a long story. When this pandemic is over and we can hang out, and you want to know about it, just ask. I'll tell you. I'll tell you the whole story. Anyways, I'm a huge fan of Tiny Tim. And here's a song I wrote for Tiny Tim. It's lollipop time with you. And life just keeps getting sweeter. It's a lollipop time with you. And nothing else could be neater. So up, 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 let's go. It's time for the Cormo Show. It's a lollipop time with you. I got a box of jujubes, a bottle of you, a couple of Mad magazines, and Tony Brax is on the radio. I think you got it, radio. All I need is you, here by me. It's a lollipop time with you, and life just keeps getting sweeter. It's a lollipop time with you, and nothing else could be neater. So hop, 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 let's go. It's time for the Corno Show. It's a lollipop time with you. The Vatican is mad again. They're gonna be mad again. You know the park on TV. It's a lollipop time with you. That's the one I wrote for Tiny Tim. By the way, I'm gonna probably try to do more of these shows on Sundays at around 5. It seems to be a nice time to do it, from my room. And if you wanna know more, you can go to cormo.com. I have a Patreon site where I post stuff, and we play. I have been hosting trivia from Patreon. It's like $1. If you want to, you don't even have to join Patreon to play trivia. If you want to play trivia with me, we do it Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. If you like that kind of stuff, it's kind of dorky. I invite some friends and they're like, I'll pass because it's trivia. Anyways, here's some trivia. Here's a song about being mistaken for the great Gary Busey. And the story with this is that back in the 90s, after I wrote it, Gary Busey was on Walker, Texas Ranger, and that's where he first heard about the song, and he wanted to put it on his Christian album, which makes no sense. But who knows? Maybe you can find some inspiration for being mistaken for Gary Busey. There was a young boy with pepper rice on his eyebrows, put dried cranberries under his chin. Went to club, said, hey, my name is Wild Rice. Could you let me in for free? I said, this little club, you got rice on your face. He said, don't I know you're from someplace? He said, maybe, I don't know. He said, I think so. Weren't you in Silver Bullet with Corey Haim? I think you got me mistaken because I am not your Gary Busey boy. I am not your Gary Busey boy. I am not your Gary Busey. The Sausage and Mouse has got me so upset. With you? Oh, Busey boy, not your Gary Busey boy. Sorry to disappoint you, Busey boy, not your Gary Busey boy. Sorry that you said. Were you in the Buddy Holly story? that's about being mistaken for Gary Busey. Oh, thank you. I said, on time, just reading things this time. You do, oh, that's very nice. Okay, now looking over here. Oh, yeah, good. All right, there you go. Sorry, I'm just reading your comments, and thank you for the nice comments. I'm going to go back to here, and I was going to try this song, and I'm going to do it with an accompaniment in a karaoke fashion. So when I was street performing in Edinburgh, I blew out my voice, and I found a voice therapist in New York City named Dr. Fairchild. He was great, and he gave me these Italian songs to sing, and they nursed my voice back, and then he introduced me to Franz Schubert, who became one of my favorite composers. And so he introduced this song to me, and it's about music. And through this pandemic, music's been a tangent for me to go write stuff. I put the stuff I should have been working on hold, and then I just went on a tangent, started writing other stuff that I don't normally write. And music's great. For me, I really enjoy it. So this is a song that Franz Schubert wrote as an ode to music. Oh, music, you holy art. And so I'm going to try to sing along with karaoke. So here we go. Du holder Kunst in wie vergrauten Stunden, wo mich des Lebens wilder Kreis umschlägt. Hast du mein Herz zur warmen Liebenstunden, hast mich in einer bessere Welt entrückt, in einer bessere Welt entrückt. Oft hat ein Seufzer deine Harfe entflossen, ein süßer, heiliger Akkord von dir. Den Himmel besser Seiten mir erschlossen. Du holle Kunst, ich danke dir dafür. Du holle Kunst, ich danke dir. All right, that's that one. That's by Franz Schubert. I got one more left. Thank you guys so much. I'm Cornmo. Thanks for sitting around. This last one is about when my brother and his friend Jason were just hanging around, and the one Jason peed on the other Jason for no reason at all. And that Jason started crying because he knew when he go back to class, nobody believed that somebody else had peed on him. Lunchtime, about 12:30, Jason and Mike were behind the band hall, eating sandwiches. They were hanging sly, mouthing. Then Jason pulled out his penis and peed on Jason Klein. And Jason Klein cried, he cried, he cried, he cried, he cried, he cried. The day that Jason Klein cried, the day that Jason Klein cried, the day that Jason Klein cried, I gotta see on my paper about the Contras. Rhonda Turner, looking fine. She thought I was gay, but I wasn't. But I had a friend who was, and he looked like Montgomery Clift. Well, I wanted her, but I was too shy. On Friday she wore a shiny blue catsuit, on the dance team, and she danced to Easy Lover, Easy Lover. Like to watch her dance to Easy Lover. The day that Jason Klein cried, the day that Jason Klein cried, the day that Jason Klein cried, I gotta see on my paper about the Contras. And an F on Rhonda. Later that night after the football game on the band bus, the twirler came up to me and said, "Could I sit next to you?" I said, "Okay." She put her head on my shoulder and I let myself go, if you know what I mean, and that's hard to hide when you got OP shorts on. Nylon OP shorts on. The day that Jason Klein cried, the day that Jason Klein cried, the day that Jason Klein cried, gotta see on my paper about the Contras. And an F on Rhonda. The day that Jason Klein cried, the day that Jason Klein cried, the day that Jason Klein cried, I gotta see on my paper about the Contras. And an F on Rhonda Turner. Well, that's it. Thank you guys for sitting through my set. I'll be here next Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Good night. Oh, you can write down your questions and put them in the mail, and then I'll read them. Or just email me. Or